Hi, I'm Candy Randolph. Today we're talking about 5 healthy behaviors that a woman in midlife exhibits on a regular basis. You know, I've had people tell me, gosh, you look good, you seem happy, your life, seems fulfilled or, goes well. And, sometimes that's the case and sometimes it isn't. But when it comes to how I think, how I make decisions, how I approach life, yes, there are some specifics that I consciously engage in or do regularly. Every single day, I try. Maybe not every single day, but overall, philosophically, these are my truths, how I live, and I would love to share them with you. So take a minute, have a look, and who knows, you might kind of take a look at what I do and say, oh yeah, I do the same things, but there might be just some little nugget in there that you find just kind of hits you between the eyes today because that's what you needed to hear. So it's probably worth your time to have a look, see what you think. So let's start out with number 1. 5 things a healthy woman does every day. I know that we are not promised tomorrow, so when I wake up in the morning, one of the first things I do is to thank the Lord for another day. No matter what situation I'm in, no matter what's happening in my life, I'm grateful. Focusing on what I'm grateful for helps me to keep everything else in perspective. The affirmation, I'm grateful for another new day and the possibilities it holds for me. Today is a fresh start from yesterday's disappointments. Things don't always go our way. We don't always make the right decision or say the right thing. And we can either beat ourselves up about it and let it occupy our mind, or we can let the day and its events go. Get a good night's sleep and wake up the next morning ready for a new day. The affirmation, I know that today is a new day and I'm going to look forward to what I will experience and learn. I will not look back, even for a minute. Life can get busy, and when we're possibly taking care of others, taking care of the family, a spouse or partner, we can forget about our own self-care. So my goal is to ensure that I do set aside time as much as I can for my physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. The affirmation, I am worth setting aside time for my physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. I realize that there are times when situations are outside of our control. Things happen to us and to those we love, but many times we are in control of what we think and what we choose to do. I learned many years ago to look inward first when things don't go well or as planned or as I had hoped. That doesn't mean that it's always my fault or shortcoming, but I always start with myself, do some introspection before looking elsewhere. The affirmation, I know that I am responsible every day for my thoughts and actions and that they have the power to shape the outcome of my day. Be willing to take the first step in communicating with family and those you love. It can be so frustrating when a family member or friend or spouse or anyone is not communicating. Maybe there's a reason, maybe there's not. It really doesn't matter. A healthy woman is willing to reach out and open the lines of communication. Don't have a guaranteed response, but you made the effort and you can sleep well knowing that you did. The affirmation, I am willing to reach out and keep the lines of communication open with my family, my friends, and my loved ones. So, how about you? What characteristics do you want to convey to yourself and to the world as a healthy woman? Give it some thought. Your list might look a little bit different than mine, but the goal is to be the healthiest, happiest person that you can be as you travel through midlife.